video, I want to show you how to create this video that you have just watched now. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing to see more amazing videos like this. Thank you. First thing to do, come to Google Play Store and search for this app, Animal Posing. So once you search for it, this is it. This is the icon. So just download it. I've already downloaded it. So I will need to open it. Okay, it is opening. It is opening. So once it opens, the site will be. So the first thing to do here is to customize what you want. So first, select the animal that you want. Of course, the animal that I want is already on the screen. So if you want to select any other animal, you can click on change. This change here, look at a list of so many animals that are here. You see, this is a dog, but no need for that. I have already selected a tiger. So this is it. I will need to carry it up a little bit. Yes, I will need to carry it up a little bit. So this is the animal. So the next thing I want to do is to change the background. From the bottom menu here, you will see background. I'll click on it and I'll choose green screen. I'll click apply from the top left. After that, from the top left, you will see select pose. Select pose. So I want the animal to walk. I also want it to run. So the first one now, let me choose walk. Let me see how it's going to be. Okay, after that you click on apply, so you can see how it is working now. You see, this is it. This is what I want from this place. While it is working, you just have to record your screen. If you have any screen recorder, just make sure you open it and record this animation, because there's no way to download. I've not used download before, so that is it. So once you have recorded that, you can also change the pose. To this time around, I want it to run. Those are the two particular ones I want. I will now click on run. I'll click on apply while it is still screen recording. So once you have recorded your work, that is it. We now have to open Capcut video editor. Let's go. We'll open to Capcut video editor to upload our things and start work immediately. So I'll click on new project. I'll click on new project. You can also download your background that you will use. First thing, I want to bring up my background, the one I want to use for this project. I'll click on this. All right, this is the one I want to use, the background. I can click on ratio to see. Okay, I like the way it is here now. I'll just click on okay. So this is it. I'll now come to the end of this part. To delete this Capcut watermark, I'll click it off. Then this background, I want to increase the duration. So look at where my hand is. I'll stretch it towards my right hand side to increase the duration. As you can see, it is beyond. It's almost 1 minute now. Okay, so once that is done, I'll bring the animal, the tiger. I'll look for overlay. This is overlay, add overlay, and I'll go to video. This is where I'll find the animal that I have already recorded. So let me see when it is running. That is the one I need first. When it is running, okay, this is the one I screen recorded. I'll click on add. So it is a bit long. Okay, this is what I want. All right, I'll just take off some part of it. I'll take off some part of it. Let me see. Okay, so All right, this place, okay, I'll cut it off from here. From here, I will split it and I'll delete this right hand side. Okay, so this is it. So next thing, I'll click on it and look for edit. I want to crop a part of it out. This is edit, crop. I'll now crop this other part. I'll crop every other part off. I'll crop it off so that only the animal will be seen. Alright, this is it. I'll click on the check mark. Okay, it is done now. Next thing, I'll go back and search for, I want to remove the background. I'll click on cut off, cut out, and I'll click on chroma key. And I'll now, that circle on top of the animal, I'll make sure it is touching a green color. It is showing green color. After that, I'll click on intensity, then slide this circle to the right. So until that green goes off. Okay, this is it. It has gone off. I'll click on the check mark. But before then, I'll go to shadow. The shadow has disappeared. I want to bring it back. I'll click on shadow, then bring the shadow back. It has disappeared. Okay, this is the shadow. I'll click on OK. So this is it. So from this place now, all right, one thing I want to do is to animate the background. But before then, let me position the animal from here in this position. Let me position it. I want to assume it is running from distance, and when something is running from distance, it will be very small. You know, it will be very small. So it is running from distance, and at the point it gets to this place, I want it to be very big. So from the beginning here, I'll add keyframe. From, if you will see, this is play icon. This is play icon. I will pause it. Then be after the play, we see this square icon here. This is keyframe. So I'll bring the video to the beginning. I'll click on keyframe. So that is the beginning of it. And at a point, okay, let me say from at the ending, I will also put a keyframe. And here I want to bring the animal. I want to use my two fingers to enlarge it, and at this point it would have gotten to this position. It would have gotten to this position where my hand is now, and it will be very big. It will be very big at this position. So that is what I want. So let's see what we've done now. Let's see what we've done. So when it is running, at this position, it would have, yes, this is what I want. So next, the background, I want to animate it a bit. I'll click on the background. At the beginning, I'll put a keyframe the way I showed you. And when something is becoming closer, I think the background will need to expand. We need to expand and come like this. We need to expand. You see, this is it. And at this position, it would have. Let me remove this particular one. I'll remove this one first. I'll put it at the end. I'll put one at the end. So at this position, it would have expanded. The background would have expanded and be showing something that is animated. Yes, something like this. So let's see what we've done. Okay, so I think I will need to animate the background a bit. I will need to expand it a bit at this position. I will need to expand the background a bit so that the animation will be equal to the pace of the tiger. Okay. Okay, so this is it. All right, this is it. So you can do your own very well to suit what you want. So at this stage now, I will now cut off this place. I will cut off this part. I'll split and remove this part. I'll split and remove it. Okay, let me still increase it a bit. Okay, split and remove this part. So I will now export it to save it. It is now being exported. So once it is done, we will now come back again. Now open Capcut again and bring your background, the one you want to use. This is my background and I have already brought a TV. You can get them online, just search for TV stand, that is TV frame. You will get them online, just bring it and you can download your background. So once you have arranged your background like this, let's upload the video we have just created. Click on upload and add overlay. We click on the video. This is it. All right, so we have added it here. So try and position it with your fingers. And if it is not well positioned, you can use scroll down to basic and under position, you will see X axis. You can use it to position these keys. You can use them. You can even scale. Click on scale and position your things very well. You can move in Y direction, that is vertically and horizontally. Position it very well. Once that is done, click on the check mark. So this is the video. It is not well positioned though, so try and do a nice work. So this is it. I'll scroll to where the tiger disappeared. Okay, this particular position where it disappeared. Okay, at this particular position, I'll click on overlay and bring that same tiger when it was running. So this is when it was running, I'll add it. So I'll go to edit and crop off that part that is not needed. Okay, I'll also crop every part that is not needed. All right, I'll click on check mark. I'll go to chroma key. I'll remove the background. Click on cut out chroma key. Then make sure the circle is highlighting green color. Then click on intensity and move it. All right, it is at 21. Go to shadow and make sure you impute the shadow. Let's see if the shadow is there. Let's see. It is there. Let's see. Yes, there is shadow. There is shadow. So that is it. So once that is done, let's position our work. So at this point, where the other one disappeared, I'll position I'll position this one. I'll position it there. So let me move it a bit. Okay. So where this one is now, I will position this one with my two fingers. Yes. Let me split and delete this part. Delete this part. So I'll position it very well on top of that previous one. All right. So this one, I'll move it very well. Then I'll slide it to the right. just a small piece of it, a small part of it. Then I'll scroll down and freeze. I'll click on freeze. Let's see what that one gives us. I'll click on freeze. Freeze. So it will retain that position. It will turn it to image. So this other part, I'll delete it. I no longer need it. I have frozen a part of it that I need. So I'll delete this other part. Okay, so this one has been frozen. You see? Yes, this is what I need. This is what I need. Then at this point, I'll click on Chrome, I'll highlight it and click on keyframe from here. Then I'll move down here a bit and I will move it down so that at this point it would have come here and it would have become bigger. It would have become bigger at this point. Yes, it would have become bigger. So let's see what we've done now. It is moving from here down in a bigger form, then landing here. So at this point, I'll cut it off. I'll cut this part off. I'll split and remove this part. All right, so I'll delete it. So let's see what we've done. It is now from here sliding or jumping from the TV down here. Then whenever it lands at this position, I'll add when it is working. I'll click on add overlay, then scroll to the screenshot we did the other time when it is working. I think this one is working. Good. I'll add it. So as usual, I'll click on edit, crop, then remove the part that is not good. Remove this part that is not part of the work. Good. I'll click on cut out and chroma key. Remove the color from there, the green background. Then I'll also add shadow. Click on shadow and make sure I add the shadow. All right, that's it. So at this position, I'll move it with my two fingers, move it on top of this one. Yes, to cover it. So let's see what we've gotten now. Let's see. Yes. All right, that is good. So at this position, I will split and remove. There is no need save. I'll just from here now, this one, I'll click on keyframe. Then at this position, I'll also put keyframe. So at this position, it would have walked out of the scene. It would have gone out of the scene in a bigger form. Let's see what we've done now. So this is how it will look. Yes, it has gone out. It has gone out of the scene. I'll also push it completely out of it. So you can also add sound. You can download tiger roaring sound from YouTube and use. So let's preview what we've done. So this is it. This is it. This is it. From here now, it will now jump out of that place, then land here, then it has gone. If you are new to my channel, ensure to subscribe to see more exciting videos like this, and also how to create viral YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, and TikTok videos. Thank you.